Yo, what's up chats? Welcome back, and today the information that we're getting is a little bit sus, okay? Normally everything that we're getting nowadays is kind of suspect, but this information is coming from the gameplay leaker who leaked the gameplay. He says that the game is futuristic, and that's where like my whole life turned upside down. I got no clue whatsoever, but he says that it will still be going back to the past. It's past and future. It's weird. I'm gonna elaborate. I'm gonna tell you what he exactly said. And he is apparently sitting on 45 minutes of gameplay. So as soon as he leaks more, or as soon as anything goes down, if he leaks it, I'll definitely make a video about it. I'll link you guys. So if you're new, subscribe and notifications. I got you guys covered. But the thing is that yesterday, one of the guys said that he has watched 45 minutes of gameplay, right? And a lot of people are like, yeah, right. And then he leaks 1 minute and 38 seconds of gameplay. And now apparently it is getting strike down left and right. And this picture that you guys are seeing is from the Gaming Revolution. He uploaded this video, the gameplay, on his second channel, and it got strike after it being uploaded for just 10 minutes. So they are fast. They are taking down like other gameplay videos as well. I've seen Reddit posts getting taken down. It's wild. But here's all the new information. This is coming from the gameplay leaker. He claims that the weapon used in the gameplay was K2. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but apparently it is created by South Koreans, and it has been in service from 1984 till present. And I know that a lot of you guys were like, hey Skizzle, it feels like MP5, and even to me, at least the movements felt like MP5. Then later on I was like, hey, it looks like FAMAS. That's where I stood, but I'm not a weapon expert. He says it's K2. He says that there is no dead silence as of right now, but let's be real, it's the alpha gameplay, so things are always subject to change. There are no doors, and apparently a ton of people are happy about it, and I know that there will be some people. I've seen one guy in my comments, he's like, no doors, wow, that's the 800. But let's be real, like little stuff like that makes up the game, right? Like apparently a lot of people don't like the doors. And the good news in all of this is that there will be normal minimap. But we're talking about alpha footage once again. You never know, Activision can show up. They're like, hey, you gotta add skill-based matchmaking. Of course, there will be skill-based matchmaking. Let's be real, that's gonna make Activision a lot of moolah. It's kinda here to stay, guys. Give up your hopes, at least for skill-based matchmaking. You never know, they can also remove the minimap, but as of right now, it is in the game, and I'm not sure for how long you guys have been subbed or how long you guys have been in the loops for, but Juggernaut was meant to be in Black Ops 4 Zombies, but they decided to remove it right before launch. That's why we had leaks almost a week or 2 weeks before Black Ops 4 was launched, and it did say that there is no Juggernaut in Zombies. Scientists were baffled. A lot of people were baffled. A lot of people like these are fake leaks, but when the game came out, it certainly did not have Jug. So my point here is that don't let dogs out. Stay sus, stay low-key. You do not want to like fire dopamine just yet. The gameplay is apparently a mixture of Black Ops 2, Black Ops 4, and Modern Warfare, and I've seen the gameplay. It definitely looks like it. Mounting is returning. I'm not necessarily sad about it, but kind of sad about it. Modern Warfare Compass is in it, but they can always remove it, right? Like, it is in the multiplayer. They can always change it. Things are always subject to change. But Long Sensation did say that we're gonna have Warzone accessible through the main menus of Call of Duty 2020. So of course in Warzone we're gonna have the compass. I guess for Warzone it makes sense. There's the Dazzler company on this map, and the map is called Tank. You can see a lot of tanks. Of course you cannot see right now because I won't be able to put gameplay in the background, but the Dazzler company is behind making like tanks, the RCXD, and technology alike in the Black Ops games. And originally a lot of people saw that and they were like, okay, so this is alpha gameplay, confirmed Call of Duty 2020 gameplay. That was prior to Activision striking gameplay, or at least when people did not know that Activision was striking. But now we know it's legit, and the leaker claims that the game is set in near to mid-future. Now this is where I'm sus, right? Because all the leaks have been saying that it's gonna be going back into the past, like Cold W. Of course I can't say certain words on YouTube. Smack the like button for YouTube. The leaker says that it's gonna be set in mid to near future. We do not know when exactly. The story will be told through flashbacks like Black Ops 2. And to me, I mean, I'm perfectly fine as long as the game is fun and it's like modern day, but we go back in the past. Of course, at this point, I wanted to see a game fully like Cold W. Of course, take everything with 5 kilos of salt, but you gotta understand this is coming from the gameplay guy, the guy who leaked the gameplay, so you can't really dismiss it. Says that the story will be told through like flashbacks, and when he said that I was like, hey, and that's where my third eye opened up. I was like, hey, we had Woods telling us the past, right, in Black Ops 2, so maybe it's gonna be exactly like that. And another thing that you gotta keep in mind is that 2043 and 2045 is when Project Blackout happened. Savannah did it in Black Ops 4 for Blackout, where she revived Reznov, Menendez, Frank Woods, and Mason. So this game might really be set around that time, and then it will go back in the past. It's really weird, but of course, as soon as we get more information, I'll definitely keep you guys on the loop. So like and subscribe. As always, click on any of the video on the screen, and I will see you right there. Especially that Menendez video that I put out. I worked on it for 2 days straight, and if you guys missed it, definitely check it out. I'm sure it's gonna give you a kick of dopamine.